You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to get along.
I'm trying. I don't know about Alfred.
An eye out for what?
Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls or build a house. One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Or did you not pack enough?
Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem. See that knight over there? What does he look like to you?
A duck. Small bear.
He looks like a small bear.
True, but even small bears can have an appetite for blood. Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
Need to be careful. What are you scratching? Oh, you're rubbing it out.
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to a castle before? No. Castles are very safe places. People don't rob you so fast. Mother told me stories about castles, about knights and princesses. Oh, like what? Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years. I know that one. Jack, do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
I mean, the myth is slightly different depending on the versions, but Tristan was escorting Isolde to King Mark of Cornwall, and there was a potion there so that she would fall in love with Mark when she arrived. Unfortunately, it was a very hot day, travelling across the Irish Sea, and so they both, Tristan and Isolde, drank the potion, fell in love with one another, causes a massive issue where Tristan basically has to flee Cornwall, and there's a few, and that's how he joins Camelot, and then he marries someone else called Isolde, which goes well. Right, we'll have a chat with Alfred.
Hey, boy, come
Let's
here.
see if we can, make peace.
Say, what do you think about Tom?
He's big.
He's big.
Well, let me tell you something. He may seem nice, but he really doesn't care about anyone but himself. Whatever you do, he doesn't care. He'll just drag you into his own misery. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up and put yourself second. That's all I'm saying.
He sounds bitter. Yeah. Right, we'll go and chat with Tom. Because that might be a bit of where the anger is.
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
Oh, she's an arrogant one.
Just like her father. Uh-oh. Oh, all right. I want to talk to the knights. But I just want to follow Tom.
Are you knights?
We are?
Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
Tell you what, snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
Very good. That should be a valuable first lesson.
I'm assuming...
Watch your step, you little twit.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamley. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps?
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration. Walk with me, boy.
Broom Man. Why would the Broom Man know everything about things? Like, surely he'd have a name if it was important. If it was like important enough to know about the work situation.
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens, it might be something else.
They refused you. Tell Tom about Alfred.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
You can build castles?
Well, if I have the money and the people, yes. Maybe one day I'll show you how it's done.
But they refused you.
They refused you.
Oh, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long. Could be something small, like washed out mortar or a loose column. Yeah, I need to see the hole before I can carve the rock.
Tom needs work. I'm just keeping an eye out for things to repair. What do you need work for?
What do you need work for?
It pays. It buys shelter and clothing and we don't have to starve. Not everyone can live in a forest, boy.
No?
No. People need to be around people. And for that, things have to be set in stone. Like the laws in towns, or rents, or wages. If everyone did whatever they liked, things would get very bad very quickly.
Can't you work somewhere else?
Can't you work somewhere
Maybe we should have gone
else?
to the bishop.
Not if we want to eat tonight. I'm going to talk to some people. You just keep an eye out. And if you see something I can fix, let me know.
Look up the wall. Maybe we'll spot something. Oh, I can only talk to the knight.
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and stare? All right, then. Let's see what you've got.
Staring competition. What happens if I don't do anything?
You're good. Could kill a boar with that stare.
Pierce it like an arrow. Ever tried that, boy? Stare a boar to death?
No, but I can kill a deer with a rock.
You know what had happened to a boy who claimed he'd killed a deer?
Only the king is allowed to, right?
Aye, or the queen for that matter. Whoever has their arse on the bloody throne end of summer.
Okay, so it is contemporary, right?
Used to be that anyone could hunt, but these are proper times now. Decent and orderly. At least when it comes to butchering deer, that is.
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays. Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. Being a knight costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard. Damn. If only I'd known.
Alright. Will you be fighting soon?
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? Alright, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret? What color is your shite, boy?
Brown.
Nice. Mine's grey, like ash. But that's a secret, isn't it? For my shite's color is neither your nor anyone else's business. So you'd better keep that to yourself. Got it?
What?
Huh.
What a strange boy.
Right. Battlements are falling apart. Oh, okay. Oh, flip. I accidentally moused outside the thing. Oh, that's good to know. Right. Do I get food for the night? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can do something in the keep. We're stealing a chicken leg from him, are we? Okay, that doesn't seem... I was thinking, like, if there's a plate of food that no one's using... Oh, I didn't mean to click on him.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
There is a princess in the tower. Okay. Leave.
And farewell to you.
Alright. Let's actually ask about
The Lady Aliena
seeing
still
her.
won't receive any guests. At least not a mutt like you.
Harsh. I want to see the lady. I want to see the lady.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today. At least not any scoundrels. Not after that Hamley boy tried to propose to her. Again. She'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now don't start singing, please.
Hamley?
Yes, Percy Hamley's son, William. Now, off you go.
Okay. Maybe I need to do something else to see the lady. And I don't want to steal that guy's chicken leg, so we won't give that to the knights. Right. I'm intrigued by the fact that there's bagpipes in what is essentially the kind of East Midlands. If Lincolns are in East Midlands. I didn't mean to come to you. Oh, I am here now. There is a princess. Talk to Martha.
There are so many knights here. Do you think there's also a princess?
There is one.
There is one.
What?
There is a princess here.
Oh, show me.
Is that a basset hound? Oh no, looks like it could be too big.
Yes, Matthew.
Uh-oh.
There
I didn't do
are
anything.
2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up. Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Are you the princess?
You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please.
Say something clever.
Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
Say nothing.
Did he run off? Some men are such beasts. Come on, I want to show you something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's awkward silence. Out of the options.
Have you ever been up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look so small. Like little mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies. If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'd ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
The Earl is expecting an attack.
How did it go?
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
Okay, so let's go back to Tom.